live. We're going live. Hey, listen,
I don't know if we have to go live right now.
Elon Musk wants my opinion about what to do next. He's going to have to wait. We're going live.
I don't know if oh, are we live now?
We're live now.
Oh my Lord, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome in to the Papasmurf Phoenix EOD live stream hangout. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? I see all the familiars in here. Hey, you already know. We got the fam.
You're gonna name yourself first on my channel? It's like going on the David Letterman show and being like, "Hey, I'm George Clooney hanging out with David Letterman."
Oh yeah. Oh. Everybody knows what everybody knows. That's all I'm saying. What's up, everybody?
What's going on, everyone? I was saying hello to most people that are already in here. Hey, Keith Firebird, there he is. So I think I got a lot of my hellos out of the way. But we always like to give it a little bit of time to let people trickle on in. There's Shine Your Light Titan Tim.
Humberto.
What's going on, man?
Adrian, Rick Smith. What is going on, everybody? Keith, Ryan.
Rich.
How's everybody doing? I hope all you guys had a blessed Thanksgiving. Me and Aaron were backstage kind of chit-chatting about this live, and we are so stoked
we weren't chit-chatting at all. We
weren't chit-chatting at all.
We were whatever. We were having apple juice and, just kind of chillaxing.
We're just chillaxing, maxing, chilling up. Yep.
HM Auto Detailing, what's up?
What's happening?
It's been a little while. It's been a clip since I did a live stream.
Am I freezing? A
little bit. You were skipping backstage a little bit, but it catches up pretty quick. It's like a slow lag. Yeah, you're a slow lag.
Slow lag. Let me see if I could let me see what's up with my let me turn my Wi-Fi off on my phone.
Hello, Tracy. We are going to do a little something different tonight. Well, we're probably going to do a lot of the same, but we're going to do a little bit different. I think for the first time ever, we're going to try to do some audience phone calls as well as a bunch of other stuff. But like I said, we're going to let some people trickle in, and then we're going to give away some stuff, and we have lots of things to talk about. There has been talk of trying to break some records tonight. I don't know if everybody's up for that.
I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we might try to break some records tonight.
It's a 4-hour and 37-minute record that we have to break. That'll put me almost, it'll be like, what, 1 o'clock in the morning?
It's 5 here, so it's going to be like 9, almost 10 o'clock. I mean, I might get killed by my wife, but hopefully I'm still, hopefully I'm not freezing anymore. I mean, hopefully I look decent. Hey, what's up, Smurf and the EOD fam? What is up? Stay tuned. Car Care, what's happening? Happy Gobble Day. Audie, Cash the Cool Dad, Mr. Mayor of Glossville's in the building.
Cash Cool Dad's in the house. I think this might be Audie's my first encounter with Audie. So, hello. I just want to say hi. Cash Cool Dad's in the house. That's awesome. Glad to see you, man. I'm glad you're doing well. Hope you guys all had a great Thanksgiving. I had a lightning round with my folks out in Pittsburgh. I think I arrived 1 o'clock in the morning Wednesday morning, and then I came back yesterday to jump on the Black Friday sale that we got going on. Mike Seward on Facebook is in the house joining us. Yeah, that's one thing that I think that you've always been really good about saying, Eric, is out of all the places that you guys could be on a Saturday night, you guys decided to stop in and hang out with Phoenix and Papasmurf. And so it really, really, truly is. It's very near and dear, and I really appreciate it. Al Daly, what's up? Stephanie, what's going on?
It's a blessing. Tom Lanka, what's up? Stephanie Divine's in the building. What's up, Stephanie? How you doing? Daryl. Al, come on, everybody. Tune in. This is going to be a great, packed show full of tons of information and giveaways and just hanging out, man. Just hanging out, conversating. How's everybody doing? That's what I want to know, because we've got a lot of stuff to talk about.
So does everybody get like a 4-day weekend when they when Thanksgiving rolls around, or is it like you guys have to work on Friday? I know Papasmurf, you normally work on Fridays and Saturdays, but you get the 4-day weekend?
Yep, I do.
Or yours is like a 5-day weekend, right? Because you normally have Sunday and Monday off. Because
so I'm not going back till Tuesday. I work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I'm not going back till Tuesday. So, but I've got this BMW here, which is a task at hand. So technically, I'm not working, but I am working. So, yeah.
4-day for Ryan. That's cool.
Maybe the apple juice is kicking in. Keith, not even yet, man. Not even yet. Corey Mack, what's going on, man? How's everybody doing?
Stay tuned. CC's in the house.
Stay tuned, car care. 2 weeks off. 2 weeks off? What?
He must be union.
Firepower.
Had to work Friday, but he took Wednesday off. Boop, boop, boop.
David, voice. Thanksgiving, a great question.
All right, hit me, David. Let's go.
David,
we have enough people in the house. Let's kick this going.
Let's get it going.
We even lost somebody. There was we lost 2 people now.
That's all right. They'll be back. Happy belated birthday, Cash, the mayor of Glossville. Everybody, Cash, a belated birthday. But let's hear David. David, let's hear the question.
You got the question. Let's see it. Where is it? Still celebrating his birthday. Everybody, happy birthday to Cash.
Happy birthday to man Cash.
All right. So right out of the gate, with things that we wanted to talk about, the gummies did them in. We wanted to talk. There was the first thing was that we're doing a pretty crazy Black Friday through. Oh wait, what's the difference between a sealant and a wax? All right, he wants to talk shop right out of the gate.
Right out of the gate.
Papa, what's the difference between a sealant and a wax?
Well, it's kind of hard to. It's not hard to say, but you got your multiple different sealants and your multiple different waxes, and sometimes waxes can be considered sealants, but usually a sealant would consider something that's man-made or something that's got SiO2 in it, or a sealant, something that's not your traditional wax, which traditional wax would be considered like a carnauba. To me, the most difference between a sealant and the wax, it's man-made versus traditionally organic.
Yeah. So basically, the technical answer: sealants provide much more durability than waxes, as they are able to resist UV rays from the sun, heat, harsh detergents, and environmental pollutants. The main difference between a sealant and a wax is that sealants chemically bond with the paint of the car, while waxes merely sit on the paint surface.
There you go. So technically, you can apply both. Technically, you can put a sealant on your car, and then you can top it with a wax. And traditionally, waxes, they're going to get you anywhere from 3, 4, maybe 5 weeks, depending on what kind of wax you use. Sealants, you're going to get 3, maybe, I would say 3 to 5 months, depending on which kind of sealant you're using. But
yeah. The follow-up question here is, Daryl, I would have to say that I don't give a whole lot of credibility to a shampoo that's infused with a wax or a ceramic. Typically, they're not going to last very long. They're not designed to last very long. So I definitely would top it with a topper or a drying aid, that has like Titan, for example. You can use Titan as a drying aid. It will add to it. I would say the biggest problem, in my experience, is dealing with the super intelligent people with lots of letters after the name. Often you're like, the weaker your foundation is, the weaker everything that you put on top of it's going to be. So yes. I kind of steer away from ceramic shampoos and wax shampoos unless the car has already been treated with a ceramic, or you already have something like, a gloss and wax on top of it. And then when you're washing it, you're just kind of adding to that foundation that's already there. But if you're starting from a base, and you're using that, I wouldn't use any kind of shampoo that's got something in it if you're getting ready to coat your car or put a lot of people that are afraid of using ceramic coatings will go with a nice wax. Again, you still want to have that really, really nice foundation of clean surface. So anything that's going to interfere with the layers that you're trying to build, you want it to be as firm as possible. So I would stay away from any of that unless the car's already been treated and I'm just doing kind of like a maintenance wash.
So Eileen's got a good one. Wheel coating, Immortal, Chronos. Better choice is going to be Chronos, hands down.
For sure.
Hands down. Chronos is going to be your more durable. Your 5 to 7 year marine grade is going to withstand the temp a lot better.
Yeah, the temperature is the most part, especially if you're somebody that really rides your brakes. The Chronos,
spirited driving.
Yeah, the Chronos is going to stand up a lot better.
Yeah, and you can always maintain every 6 months. You can always maintain your Chronos with Immortal, which is kind of like, I call it Diet Chronos is what we used to call it. But Chronos on the wheels is going to be hands down the one to go to.
This is an interesting point, and I just want to really kind of this in the beginning stages of when we were building the product line. This was something that we talked about a lot at the round table, and that was just because you're putting it on top doesn't necessarily mean that you're making it better. And the reason for that is ceramics can be very porous. And so when you're putting a wax on top of ceramic, like I like to stay in the same school, stay in the same school when you're playing with something. So like if you're doing Chronos, you want to top it with Immortal and then on top that with Titan. They're all, in the ceramic family. Now, Titan being a hybrid can play well with both sides, but you wouldn't want to put Blossom on top of Chronos because Chronos is very porous. And then once that 9 months kind of failure, if you will, of the Blossom wax, it'll kind of take on like a dull appearance. And because it's kind of in the ceramic, you're going to have to really work to get it out of there to break it, make it look shiny again and all that stuff. So you want to stay in the same school. And again, this isn't just me, spewing. We actually had long conversation. There was a gentleman out in the Philippines that's a huge Phoenix fan, and he just wanted to stack everything on top of it. And this was like, no, don't do that. Don't.
Sometimes more is not better.
Right.
Get it in order correctly.
Ice then bourbon. Exactly, Kelly. Ice then bourbon. Because you don't want to splash. Yeah.
Don't want to splash.
So wax first, then layer on a sealant. No, sealant first, then wax.
Sealant first. If you're sealant, make sure you prep it right. Speaking of prep, what's a good way to make sure your paint is prepped? If only we had something that we could wipe the vehicle down with.
If only we had something. I heard that Phoenix had just come out with a new panel prep.
I think so.
And not only is it new, but from everybody that's tested it and played with it, they're saying that it is easily the best panel prep that's out there. Now, I personally wouldn't know because I haven't used every panel prep that's out there, but there are some people, not exactly names, but there are brands that I know of.
I mean, I don't know. What's that called? I think what's that Phoenix thing that they just came out with?
Peleus panel prep.
The Peleus panel prep, you guys. I have never been so excited about a product. Peleus panel prep has hit the market and has been on the site for Black Friday, which is still going on until when?
Going through like Monday night, like midnight. Monday night.
There you go. I ordered my gallon. So Peleus panel prep.
Have you been able to use it yet? Have you sampled it? Have you tried it?
I used it, and I cannot tell you how much I love Peleus. That stuff is golden. I'll tell you what. Why do you think I ordered a gallon? That is my go-to panel prep. I've got an IK spray bottle waiting for my gallon to arrive. I cannot wait, you guys. If you guys haven't tried Peleus, look, check this out. I'm a Geon prep fan. And Geon prep who? Geon prep's out the door. Peleus, boom. I'm telling you guys, it is so amazing. It is so amazing.
Fab Automotive Detailing Brian. We'll get back. I got a lot to talk about him in a little bit, but for now, talking about the Peleus panel prep. He called me up and he said, Griot's Garage. He goes, Griot's Garage has always been my favorite. I love pretty much everything from Griot's Garage, blah, 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 blah. Geon is my go-to. It's readily available. I can get it wherever. And it's easy for me to use.
Big Mike, welcome in, my friend. Sorry, Aaron, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Who's here?
Desire 68 Frogman. That's our buddy Mike, longtime supporter and subscriber. Absolutely loves Phoenix products. I just want to welcome him in. What a great guy and a great supporter. So welcome in, Mike. I appreciate you, buddy.
So he says this blows him all the way. He blows them all the way. He's like, "Don't take this the wrong way. You know that I like all of Phoenix's products. This might be the best product Phoenix makes. Is your panel prep? It's incredible.
It's so good. Like, it is so good.
That's got to make you feel pretty cool. Look at that. Sure, it sure does. It does. See that?
It does. It does. It makes me feel pretty cool.
Chemical guys
feel pretty cool.
Who are they?
No, Chemical Guys, what?
Yeah, I have no idea. I don't even know. I'm sure that they make something. But anyway, so, and then Brian from Apex, same thing.
It's a joke. I know, HM.
Yeah, I'm really, really proud of it. You know, it's funny. I have this, we have these new machines out there that we do. We have these big filling machines. And when we were doing I did a product run for Titan, and we fill all the bottles, and you're supposed to clean the machines down after every use, but we've been so crazy busy around here that I just kind of pushed it off to the corner. And then we had to do a big run on soap and whatnot, and so I broke out the machine, and it had all the Titan residue and crud in there, and I was nervous of how long the rehab was going to be to clean up the machine, and I just sprayed it all down with the Peleus panel prep, and let it sit for a few minutes, and it ate through all of that. And I was talking to Chelsea from Attention to Detail, and she was like, "If your panel prep can strip a sealant like that, that's next level. Like, there's only one other company that I know of that does that." And so if that's the real deal, I said, I did it myself right there in the warehouse. So I know for a fact that it takes it down to a nice, perfectly pristine surface.
Definitely. And it's
Michael Jackson is in the house. Michael Jackson.
Hey. Hello. Welcome in. I'm loving the blue collar line from Apex. The parts are outstanding. The blue collar line 404, definitely. The details in me. I need this panel prep in my life. Hey, I know exactly who that is now. You gotta get some. And it's still on sale, right?
It's on sale right now. On the website. So
take advantage of it. I ordered a gallon.
What is it? It's
Trip Titan.
Give thanks 20 or something like that. Give thanks 20, and the sale right now that's going on for the website is you buy a gallon, you get a pint for free of whatever gallon you got. So whatever gallon you buy, you get a pint for free. And then the ceramics are on sale as well, 40% off. And if you buy a large bottle of the Kronos, you get a 50 milliliter bottle for free.
Oh,
Australia just hit in. We just got Australia.
Andrew, what's happening? Welcome
Cheers,
in.
mate.
Welcome in. Pint. Yes, pints.
That's right. Free pints. Free pints with every gallon.
Every gallon you order,
Buy a
you get
gallon of Helios Panel Prep, you'll get a pint for free. You buy a gallon of Apex soap, you'll get a pint for free.
Everybody. This is going to be awesome.
Yeah, we're having a good time. So, anyway, so that pretty much covers the sale. That covers the panel prep.
It just went available. It went available not last night or the night before for Black Friday. On Friday it went available. So yep, it is available.
I mean, technically I had it live before the sale because I just,
why not?
I just had it out there. But yeah, it's on the website now. Panel prep. Eric had a little bit of trouble finding it to begin with, so but it is there. So you just have to kind of hopefully look for it. I'm still trying to figure. We've been overhauling the website, trying to get the SDSs up there and a bunch of other stuff. And for a while there, it was pretty cluttered with blogs and all kinds of stuff. So the website is still a work in progress, but we're trying to smooth it out and make it look a little bit more user-friendly. Just bear with us.
But it's on there. I ordered some. So.
For everyone not on the Phoenix YouTube channel, how will they know when I win all the giveaways? Well,
okay,
Brian,
right.
to be honest with you, it's Keith Firebird that always wins everything. So you're gonna have to talk to him about it.
I switched to Eric's channel. Oh, Keith, there we go. Oh yeah, because it's streaming on my channel too. But the thing is, I don't get to see all the comments. So.
But you're welcome for that. I pay extra so that you can stream on your channel.
Yes.
That's why he was introduced as Papasmurf and Phoenix EOD.
So we've got Peleus, we've got the new panel prep live right now.
According to Fab Automotive Detailing, it blows it away. Now, as far as how much better that means, blows it away, sounds vastly better, but I don't know.
What's crazy about Peleus is how crazy slick the panel is, but when you rub your hands on it, your fingers don't move. It's just so grippy. So it's so slick, but at the same time, the paint is so bare. I don't get how. I don't understand. I don't know. I don't know what to do with my hands, but I don't understand how it could be so slick under the towel, but when you rub your fingers on it, it's just like, like that's the best way I can describe it. When you put your hand on clean paint, how it just grips your fingers. It's phenomenal. It flashes so quick. You flip that towel, it's so slick. Flashes so quick. Flip that towel, it's so slick.
That's what Jamie the Cleaner last week was saying. Same thing. It was like the feel.
It's amazing.
So, funny thing about this, Andrew, when you placed your last order, I have to tell you this. Let me tell you the story of shipping to Australia. So, Andrew placed it. He, as you all know, that he is Ospro Detailing is the my distributor in Australia, and he placed an order, and we built it and we shipped it out to him, and he gets it, and the whole thing is it wasn't mangled, like it wasn't smashed or anything like that, but it was definitely somebody had opened it up. Somebody had opened it up and took out a whole bunch of stuff and then resealed it with different tape.
Really?
So he gets it, and he's like, "Hey, I think there's a problem. Did you hire a bunch of like not mentally sound people that packed this box?" And I was like, "I have no idea what you're talking about." And so pictures were sent back and forth, and then there was like used gloves in it, and a bunch. It was a bunch of stuff. We started unpeeling this onion. When I shipped it, it weighed like almost 28 pounds. When he got it, it was like 19 pounds. So it was close to 10 pounds were missing out of the box. There, like I said, used gloves in there, and then there was a bunch of other people's products in there, and it wasn't like related to cars. I ended up contacting the company that got their chocolate and my peanut butter, and they're from a company in New York, and they were sending it to Great Britain. So how did their stuff get into my box going to Australia? Absolutely insanity. And so we're still in the process of trying to figure out exactly what happened and when it happened. But it was somewhere between Hawaii and Australia. The box got opened up and rearranged. The reason why I even bring this up, Andrew, is because there was a sample of the panel prep in that box that apparently did not make it to you, which makes me very, very sad.
Is there a temp limit on shipping? It's getting cold here, and I wouldn't want it to freeze. Temp limit for Rich Smith.
The only product that I have that seems to be ultra sensitive to freezing is Titan. Titan does not react well to freezing. The emulsifiers split, and once they split, it's impossible to get them to go back together. So that's the only product that I would be hesitant on shipping during below freezing season. But so far, everything else, if it freezes at all, like Peleus Panel Prep won't freeze, Kronos won't freeze, Immortal won't freeze. And the other ones that if they do freeze, it won't hurt them.
Oh man! So we got Peleus, the newest member. Black Friday still going on till Monday. You guys go get your gallons now. I'm telling you, go get it now.
Yeah. So hey, we got 33 people in here. So that brings us to the next. This is the whole reason, the main reason why we're having the live stream tonight, and we're having the live stream every Saturday between now and Christmas. As everybody knows, the Phoenix family in here knows. Miller Detail, what's going on, bud?
Hey, what's up, brother? What's up, Miller? How you doing?
Thanksgiving launches Thanksgiving signifies the beginning of the Pay It Forward campaign. And so we are 2 days into the Pay It Forward campaign. Pay It Forward campaign, the Phoenix Rise from the Ashes Pay It Forward campaign. There's the email address is on the screen. Basically, between Thanksgiving and Christmas, we're taking nominations. Someone that you know, family member, friend, loved ones, could be somebody down the street, doesn't matter. Somebody that you know that could really use a leg up. They're into detailing. Maybe they have a small detailing business. Maybe they're trying to get a small detailing business started up. Myself and a panel of people that have donated products throughout the year. You submit to the email address info@phoenixeod.com and nominate somebody and a brief description of why they are worthy or why they should be nominated to receive this stuff. Ryan Hansen from Chico, California. He's the chairman of the Pay It Forward campaign. He donates stuff throughout the year. He just sent over a Shine Mate. Let me grab it. This is part of the grand prize for this year.
While he's away, guys, I just want to take that opportunity to say firepower. Just kidding. The Pay It Forward campaign, phenomenal. What you got there? Is that the
little polisher kit, EX620?
There you go. 15. I love that polisher. I absolutely love it.
It's still in the box. It's brand new. This is part of the grand prize this year. Grand prize usually is everything that you need to do a detail. It's got the polisher. We got pads, Fab Automotive Detailing, or I should say Fab Detailing Supplies, donated a crazy amount of pads this year. And of course, Phoenix COD, you get everything. The kitchen, we call it the kitchen sink, which is basically one of everything that we offer. And also we're also always looking for donations. We try to go more towards shop supplies because Phoenix likes to donate the chemicals. I know that Detail Doug from To Detail It, he's going to be on the show December 16th. He wanted to donate some chemicals and a couple of other things, and I'm like, well, donate the other things. I got the chemicals covered. Yeah, so that's the grand prize, and there's a first, second, and third prize winners, and then there's 4 honorable mentions that usually will get a bottle of Titan. And so we want people to nominate people. It's again, it's the Pay It Forward campaign, which is if something nice has happened to you in your life, pay it forward. You know, there's always somebody else out there. Phoenix would not be here if it wasn't for very generous people helping me along the way. And this is my way of paying it forward. Like, you know, Papasmurf is a perfect example of that. I could not have done what I'm doing without his friendship, without his encouragement, without his support in the very, very beginning. His name is on the bottle before Phoenix was even really a concept. He was there. He was helping. He was encouraging. And that's what this is all about. It's all about encouraging, you know, your fellow mankind, right? The next person, the guy beside you in the Trent, the lady beside you in the Trent.
There's always somebody that's I don't want to say less fortunate, but there's always somebody that's less in the limelight that deserves it. Especially, you know, there's a lot of people that do this stuff and they like to remain anonymous, you know, and it's like, to me, you know, remaining anonymous is fine, but the fact that you're willing to help somebody out, you know, like, to me, like you said, Aaron, my hat's off to you as well. You became a great friend to me, and I couldn't think of a better person to help out as far as Phoenix and you. And the Pay It Forward campaign is just a way for all of us to kind of come together and just kind of, you know, support each other and help each other, and it's amazing. And the last Pay It Forward campaign was amazing. I mean,
it really was. It was great, and the feedback and the overall, like Tracy just tonight, she just donated a whole bunch of stuff. So we got coasters donated now. Like, people were buying stuff on the website and saying, "Hey, don't send this to me. Put this towards the campaign." And at the end of last year, people wanted to donate cash. I don't know how to set any of that up. I'm not smart enough to set up a charity just yet. And I know that there's certain like GoFundMe's and things of that nature. You have to hit like a minimum requirement or all the money gets kicked back to everybody. So I don't know really how it works. I don't know how to do monetary donations. Hopefully, you know, it's just the second year that we're doing it. As we mature and get better and bigger and smarter, evolve, if you will, as the campaign evolves. You know, hopefully at one point we'll be able to, like especially around Christmas time, a nice little check would be really, really. I think that I mean it's beautiful. I think, you know, if we have that ability to help our. I mean, honestly, the Phoenix, this really to me feels like a family. Phoenix family. There's everybody in this chat room.
It doesn't feel like a family. It is a family.
The personalities, like everybody knows each other. Everybody, you know, like. You remember going to the Southern Detailers Conference when we ran into Ryan? It was like running into like old friends. You know, it was just it's a real healthy community here.
So Orange had a question. I didn't want to pass this up. He said, transparency, final polish, any good? Is there any better options for light swirls and marring? So I cannot speak for that. However, light swirls and marring, I'm assuming that's what you meant, and marring. But you pick yourself up, any kind of medium cut pad and fabulous finishing polish will take care of any light swirls or any marring you have.
Yeah. I think
with absolutely effortless wipe off.
Was
about it.
was an incredible polish that you guys all collaborated with me on, and it's very pad dependent. So if you needed to be a little bit more aggressive, it can be, but it also, if you use a light polishing pad, it'll finish down like glass. So again, yeah, I don't really know anything about glassparency. There are some products that we make that we did like side-by-side comparisons on. I know, like when we were doing the Hydra, I bought a whole bunch of rinseless washes that were out there, Wolfgang, O&R, McKee's, and so we could do side-by-side comparisons to other companies' products. But when it came to like the original Four Horsemen, that was all us. Very, it was a unique experience because we were able to tailor it exactly to what you guys liked and didn't like. We had I had journals of data where it was like, well, tell me what you like about the Papa Cut. Tell me what you like about Fabulous Polish. Tell me what you hate about Gloss and Wax. We got to do all of those things, and then we were able to tinker the formula on this end. But when it came to like, the big guns that were already established out there, like for example, the panel prep, it was very easy to go out and buy a whole bunch of different panel preps and just
Amen Picker has a good question. Is Peleus, speaking of panel prep, is it water based or solvent based?
There is water in it, but there are also solvents in it. So
kind of a wash, like.
Yeah, I don't really know how to answer that question because the answer is yes to both. The terminology of a solvent is pretty loose.
Yeah,
exactly what a solvent is. Technically, a water is a solvent. I mean, honestly, if you take Chemistry 101, they will tell you that water is a universal solvent. It will dissolve rock. It will dissolve iron. It will dissolve everything. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Grand Canyon. So water is a solvent if you're going to go stupid technical. But it is both. It has both water and solvents in it. Yes.
The details in me. No, Pop Cut is not an all-in-one, as it does not provide protection.
That is cool.
But it can be used as a one-step, which sometimes people get confused with all-in-one and one-step. But it can be used as a one-step. Finishes out amazing. Cuts great. Finishes out amazing, especially on harder clear. Papa Cut can be used. My favorite combinations with Papa Cut are a Eurofiber pad, a Eurofiber 50/50 pad with Papa Cut, and just recently, I don't have the pad. I had the pad right here. I put it away, but the Lake Country HDO blue pad with Papa Cut is absolutely amazing.
You're freezing up again, Papa.
Am I? Oh.
Yeah. Yep.
Let's see if I can switch my Wi-Fi.
We do.
I'm back.
You look good.
Is that better?
Yeah, you look okay. Yeah, for a second there, you're kind of granulated as well, but yeah, you look good now.
I switched over to the 5 hertz Wi-Fi, so hopefully that helps.
So as far as the also just circle back real fast as far as the all-in-one, we do have something on the books. I have the name, I have the illustrations already done for it, but I felt that as far as a product line is concerned, I'd like to basically check off all the boxes before I start to get into the nitty-gritty and kind of overlay stuff I think Papa Cut is going to be able to do 90% of the jobs that unless you're doing like a barn find or something like that. I think Papa Cut's going to do 90% of the job that you're going to encounter. So I don't want to go back into those waters until I've checked off all the boxes.
1,000%.
What's that?
No, just talking about Papa Cut and being able to handle pretty much 90% of. I mean, like you said. And tell you if you're bringing something out of the barn that's been sitting in the barn for 20 years and you need to really cut on some really bad paint. Other than that, Papa Cut's got your. No, Papa Cut is not. Just because it's pad dependent doesn't mean it's an all-in-one. All-in-one, even McGuire's Ultimate Compound does not have protection. So all-in-ones are usually. They have protection. So something like the Griot's all-in-one ceramic, the what is it? The Koshemi, what's it called? The P601. Some form of protection is built into the compound. So
it could be something as simple as a carnauba wax. Something else. But typically, though, they have like a sealant in it as opposed to like a wax.
Some kind of sealant. I mean, you're going to get a month or two out of it. Nothing crazy, But for some people that zip through, that maybe or offer like an all-in-one, you're outside, you're going outside, you're zipping around. You're not worried about defect removal. You're just, you're basically applying protection, but you're going to remove 20%, maybe 25% of some defects at the same time you're applying this sealant or wax. It's not going to be crazy. 3D1 is still not an all-in-one because 3D1 does not have protection. 3D Speed, that would be their version of their all-in-one. 3D Speed has a little bit of protection. So any kind of polish that has some kind of protection is going to be your all-in-one. That's what they call it. Different between a one-step, and it could definitely be kind of confusing. But all-in-ones and one-steps are completely different.
Got it.
Max 9 does have a good all-in-one. I think I have that one over here too.
It's just because I haven't gotten there yet. Just so you know. Just
for last.
So we're all clear. I haven't done it yet.
Hey, I'll tell you what. Throw a little bit of gloss and wax on your Papa Cut, and you got yourself an all-in-one.
Probably.
Boom.
So,
did I just bust myself out?
What?
Did I just bust myself out? Throw a little gloss and wax on your Fab Polish or your Papa Cut, and you got yourself an all-in-one.
I believe Titan Tim already beat you to that punch.
I know. He beats me everywhere. Yeah, but what you don't know is spray your pad with Titan, and then you put some Fab Polish on it, but spritz your pad with some Titan. Get yourself a month of all-in-one right there. I'm just kidding. I could be wrong. I wasn't testing it or anything, so.
Sure.
Just saying.
Sure.
All right. So
you want to try? You want to try what we were talking about earlier?
Yeah.
All right.
Try.
If this doesn't work, it's not my fault because we've never done it before.
All right.
But we're going to try it for the first time in live stream history that I'm aware of. I'm gonna bring this over here. Bring it closer to the mic. Beady boop.
Ladies and gentlemen,
we're going to. All right. Can everybody see that? Can everybody see the phone number? We're going to try to take a live call. If anybody wants to call in and talk to anybody right now, first come, first serve. I will ignore everybody else because I only got the one line. It's not like I can light up, line 6 is lit up.
Line 6 is lit up. Who wants to call it? Me or Aaron?
Some people are shy.
Yep. Who's got a question? Who's got a question for me or Aaron? They want to call in.
Oh man, that's dangerous.
That's very dangerous. But come on, who's going to be our first? Come on, who's going to be our first?
Nobody cares. All right. So there was a failed segment.
That's okay. We tried.
Failed segment noted. I'm light up right now. All right, so HM looks like he's going to try to call.
Oh, HM, come on.
I don't see anybody. Oh, I could be wrong.
Come on, everybody. Somebody's got a question.
Nope. Forget it.
Leave the number up. Leave the number up.
You want me to?
Wants to call? We can take their call.
Mark is calling everybody. HM,
Hello?
322927. Yeah, that's it. HM, you're not calling, bud. There's nobody there. Whatever. All right.
We'll leave it open. 555-55.
Oh yeah. 555. 555. Right.
I'm never gonna live that down, man.
You're not gonna live it down. I'm not gonna live it down. I was the one who screwed that up.
I'm not gonna live it down. Come on, somebody's got a phone call.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Let's move on. So anyway, I have a set of the. I know that people have been talking about this. HM's in Canada. Maybe Is it +1? Yeah, maybe it should be +1.
Weird.
Should I change that? I don't know.
Blue, ACO blue. Yeah, dude, those are my favorite pads. They're amazing. I'm cooking, doing too much. What are you cooking? What you cooking? What you cooking, girl? What you cooking?
I have a set of I got the blue, the orange, and what is it? What's the third color? I got all three of them.
The ACOs?
Yeah.
It's blue, orange, and black?
Black, yeah.
Traveling. What are
Where's
you
he traveling to? Hello, Tim. Sorry you're late as well. Anyway, so
don't forget the 1. Is that why nobody's called in?
I guess I don't know. I put that there, and I have no idea. I know that we do have several international viewers right now. Several in Canada. One at least in Australia.
Oh,
tacos. We got somebody. Here we go.
Okay, she won. She wins. Whatever we're giving away, she gets 1.
Who?
She's making tacos, bro.
Oh. All right. Phoenix COD, you're on the line.
Hi, this is David Boyd.
Hey, David, how are you today? Can you hear him?
I can hear him a little bit, yeah.
Okay, good.
All right, so I've got 2 questions for you.
All right.
And hopefully they're not too silly.
We like silly. We've been drinking apple juice for the last hour.
There's no such thing as silly. There's no such thing as silly.
So the first question is there any possibility down the road that Hydra, your rinseless wash, will ever be able to foam so I can put it in my pressurized air keg? I love foam.
Okay. All right. So I'll give you 2 secrets. All right. The first one is if you use it straight, it should foam, because when I'm making it and I'm using the big drills, it foams up. So it should.
Did Jamie put you up to this?
Yeah. If it doesn't, though, here's a hack. Add a little Apex Auto Wash to it. Just a touch. You don't have to add a lot. Just a touch of Apex Auto Wash, and it'll foam like nobody's business. I know, because I've done it. Just to prove a certain cleaner. Yes, sir. I mean, but like I said, not a lot. Don't add a lot. Right. Just a touch.
Yeah. All right.
You said you had you had 2 questions. Go ahead.
All right. For whatever the reason, Adams Polishes no longer sells this red and black foldable detail cart for mobile detailers. It stopped about 2 years ago. What is your thought, you and Papa, about creating one of those, like in the colors of Phoenix EOD or your standard racing garage colors of red and black for mobile detailers, a collapsible folding cart?
I'm not opposed to anything. I'm not opposed to adding anything to the product line, especially if it makes somebody's life easier. If it like I'm not into gimmicks. I don't like gimmicks. There's a certain company that I like to think is a competitor of mine that does a lot of gimmicky things. And I feel like they do a lot of things just for the sake of being a gimmick. But I really, really like doing practical stuff, and I like doing things that makes your life easier. So I have a little book here of ideas, and you're saying like how big of a cart is it?
You know what's a great example, Aaron? About a year ago when I discovered Fab's channel and he was detailing outside of his garage, he had the red and black Adams detail cart. So I texted him or sent him a message through his channel. He's like, hell no, I'm not getting rid of that cart. I love that cart.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I talk to Fab probably 4 times a week. I will give him a call and find out if I can get dimensions on it, and I'm sure that I can, look into it. I mean, if there's an ROI that's worth it, I definitely will do it for sure.
I remember that, and it's funny. He talks about Fab's video. I remember Fab's video on that folding cart, and they don't make it anymore. And I remember that, and he loved it for the fact how quickly it just folded up, and he could just set it in the corner. And Griot's new cart doesn't collapse, but it's fire. Mark, yes. Detailing carts, you know what? They're the most underlooked and overrated things when it comes to detailing. Having a legit cart to where you can store everything you need and just have everything in hand's reach, And
David, thank you very much for your call. Appreciate you.
Very convenient.
I appreciate you calling, and let's give somebody else a shot. Thanks, David.
Thanks, Aaron.
Yep. Have a great night. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you. Dude, how cool was that? How much fun was that?
That was legit.
Was that not the coolest thing ever?
Who's next? Who's next?
Come on, that was so much fun. That was so easy.
That was awesome. Hello, Detailing Made Simple. Welcome in.
Al Daly's in the house. Hey, I starred somebody's comment back here. All right, yeah.
Big Red's in the building.
Big Red, where has he been? Is he done playing baseball or what? I mean, it's only...
He's never done.
So this mug, I wanted to let's talk about this mug, shall we? I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this guy named Fab Brian from Fab.
Never heard of him.
He got married to this lovely young lady, April, and her brother just so happens to be a very talented individual. I believe he goes by the nickname Hoof, if I'm not mistaken.
Hoof.
Who
farted? It's
anyway, so he was the guy that made all the coasters for Phoenix. He made me this incredible. I have it at home. It's a knife board. It's a magnetic knife board that's got all of your pictures in there. Your decal and all the Horsemen's decals in it. It's so beautiful. Well, he ended up sending me this mug, and I don't know if you can read it, but it says Aaron EOD apple juice. Anyway, I'll get you his contact information. Hoofhearted, that's right. That's the guy.
Exactly. Hoofhearted.
So again, if you want to, he does all kinds of like gift ideas. They're unique. They're amazing. I would love to promote him, especially around Christmas time. If you're looking for a unique gift for somebody, he's the guy. Just amazing. Like he did, he did the coasters. Here's a Papasmurf coaster. I have one of each.
Oh, that's sexy. Oh, yeah.
They really are. Look at this. And they're like, here's Fab.
Boom, baby.
And then like
there it is. Fab.
And then Apex. They're beautiful. And then there's
slicker than snot.
Miranda. Now, again, a set of these were donated today. tonight by Tracy for the Pay It Forward campaign. So we'll work it into some lucky winners going to get a shop banner. She got one of the large shop banners, a big one, the big shop banner, the coasters, and there was something else that she bought for the Pay It Forward campaign banner. And one of the coffee mugs, one of the Phoenix COD large. These are 16 ounce mugs because 11 ounces is for sissies.
Oh,
Why even bother drinking coffee if you're not going to drink coffee?
those are the sexiest coasters I've ever seen. Clifford, you already know, baby. You already know.
Yeah. So Hoofhearted is he's a fan, and he does such amazing work. I would love to promote him, and I would love to throw you guys in his general direction, because each one of these coasters is one of a kind. The way that he makes it's one of a kind. Everything that he makes is one of a kind. So even if you were to get like 6 of the same thing, it would be 6 different same things. You do need that mug, Tim. By the way, why? Because apparently this is not dishwasher safe.
Oh, sorry, guys.
It melts.
Standing up so I can stretch my legs.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. Dude, we're not even 1 hour in, and you're stretching your legs?
Yeah, I don't have a super sweet, soft chair behind me like you do.
You mean the captain's chair?
I'm sitting on a brick right now, dude.
Number 1, make it so.
Number one. Okay, so the hotline's cool. The hotline is still active, everybody. So
yeah, you can call whatever. It's the first come, first serve. The hotline is whatever.
Question, don't bother typing it. Just call in and ask it, and either one of us will answer it. So
yeah,
that's pretty.
But how about this? How about, since we are approaching the 1 hour mark? Yeah, you need a Viper chair. I'd like to give away a bottle of Panel Prep. What do you think? You think we should give away a bottle of Panel Prep? It is to mark the 1 hour mark.
The 1 hour mark. I think we should.
It did go by really fast, didn't it? 1 hour just flew.
That flew.
We haven't even started talking about your mom yet.
No, not even. Not even.
I mean,
555.
Yeah, if you don't want to call me,
call. Don't you do it. Don't you do it, you jabroni. Oh.
If you don't want to call the Phoenix hotline.
If you don't want to call hotline, call my. I hate you so much right now. I hate you so much right now.
All right, so this first one goes out to Papasmurf. The first person that can the hotline. That's right. The first person that can tell me what is the date of the first Papasmurf live stream. What is the date of the first Papasmurf live stream? Gets a bottle, gets a pint of the Peleus Panel Prep.
Tim, at what age did you realize you were into dudes? Tim, you keep asking that, dude. At 0 age.
404. You are this close from being banned from this channel. Right? You are this close. Because everybody and anybody that knows Phoenix EOD, the skipper, Aaron, does not drink Canadian whiskey. All right? Doesn't do it. We all know that apple juice comes from Kentucky.
I think Keith.
Yeah. Nope. He didn't get it. He didn't get it. He did not get it. He screwed it up. This one got it.
There it is.
Detailing made simple. You got it. Keith, you were almost there, but you got the year wrong. It wasn't 21. It was 20. You were off by 1 year. You were so close, though, Bod. Too bad for you. You didn't win this one. Detailing made simple. Send me an email with your contact information, and I will
bottle of Peleus.
Yeah, we'll get you a bottle of Peleus Panel Prep, and then you can tell everybody that Fab is indeed correct. It is the greatest stuff out there.
Reminds me of how Peleus. I'm not even gonna say it.
Yep. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Not yet. That's a year 3. That's an hour 3 joke. That's an hour 3 joke.
So who's got some questions? Come on. Bow, 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 bow. Shoot it in.
Japanese whiskey. Is that even a thing? Are you sure?
There's some Nika from the barrel. Some Nika?
Are you sure? I thought there was a law against that.
Brava. Oh, some brava. Okay, brava. It's like brother. But it's no can brother. It's brava.
What did I miss?
You missed a lot.
10,000 BC year of cavemen. What did I miss? Like, what is that reference?
What do you mean?
He wrote 10,000 BC year of cavemen in response to something, I would imagine, or that was just a random comment.
Sure. Tim, what age did you? Come on, man.
I think he should call in with this one.
I think he should. Tim, you want to call in?
Tim, you want to call into the hotline and ask Papasmurf directly?
Smurf, how fast have you driven your Honda? I've done 130 in my Accord.
When Papa started his live stream, Aaron, was
in Mexico.
Years ago. Oh, we got a call coming in.
Tim, as I said that, puts it in Mexico. Yep. I've done 130 in Mexico.
Phoenix COD, you're on the line.
Yeah, I was wondering what age Eric Papasmurf realized he was into dudes. It's quite obvious that he is.
Did everybody hear that? Did everybody hear that? Did you hear that?
I can't quite hear. Is that a little girl on the radio?
That's no girl, buddy. I got the girl in my pants, right?
Oh. I know that voice.
Top rope. It sounds like Hawaii Tim.
It sounds like Hawaii Tim.
Hawaii Tim, you said you were traveling. Where are you traveling to?
Back to Hawaii. I'm in San Francisco. I'm playing boards in 5 minutes.
You're in San Francisco and you didn't stop to see Papasmurf? Man.
What the heck?
I'm not into dudes.
Oh, so, snap. All right. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. So, no, I'm just playing boards in 5 minutes and just try to catch as much of the podcast as I can.
Well, we certainly appreciate you you tuning in. We appreciate you calling in. It's the second phone call of all time at the Phoenix hotline.
Yeah.
So you've got Peleus out. So what's the next product you're working on, if you don't mind sharing?
We got a couple of things going on. I'm probably most interested in. We have an interior cleaner that I've been working on that I'm really, really excited about. It's super gentle, but like really, really powerful in cleaning. There's no harsh chemicals. It's got a really it has a dual function as a deodorizer as well, so it cleans and deodorizes at the same time. Very, very excited about that. So that will most likely be the next product to come out. Like I said, I'm trying to check off all the boxes before I go back into redoing stuff. But as you know, that we are also currently working on a tire and rim cleaner, like the all-in-one tire and wheel cleaner. It's a little bit thicker. It kind of acts as like it kind of feels a little crackety. It feels a little fury, but it's thicker, and it clings to where you spray it so that it's not running all everywhere and you don't have to worry really about overspraying and stuff like that. So those are the two products that we're currently really actively pursuing. There's a glass cleaner in the works, but it's funny. We were really gung ho about doing a glass cleaner, but then Peleus and Hydra seems to do that so well. Like I feel personally kind of like I feel like I'm kind of, if I were to do a glass cleaner with what I already have, I feel like I'm kind of falling into the category of those other guys where you just kind of, remake something that you already have, put a different color in it, put a different scent in it, and then, call it something completely different. So, I'm not sure exactly where I want to go with that, but there are people out there that want something that is specifically dedicated to a certain, like my dad would say, the right tool for the right job. So unless it says glass cleaner on it, they don't really believe that it's a glass cleaner. So I don't know really where I'm going to go with all that.
All right. Well, all those sound great.
Thanks, Hawaii Tim. Thanks for calling in. I appreciate your support. I saw that you had purchased a lot of stuff during the Black Friday sale, so thank you so very much. You've always been a big supporter of Phoenix COD, and you beat that drum. I appreciate you tuning in, especially when you only had 5 minutes to call in. We really appreciate your support. So thank you very much. I hope you had a fantastic holiday, and I hope that you have safe travels back to Hawaii.
Well, thank you, sir. We will. Thank you so much for they just called for a plane.
All right, sir. Be well.
Thank you. And can Eric hear me?
Yeah, you're still on.
Okay, Eric, it's okay. You can come out. It's okay.
Oh, snap.
Thanks so much.
All right, you have a good one.
Thanks, Tim. I appreciate it.
I noticed that he dodged the question, though. He never answered it. So, anyway.
You were too busy talking.
Well, he did ask the question.
I can't answer that. There's no answer.
We it's funny that Shine Your Light asked this question. My marketing guy is also a big whiskey drinker, and we were actually talking about this, and it's weird. I want to do my own whiskey. But you get like all those celebrities are always doing something. I think what's his nuts, Green Lantern. He do like a vodka or something like that, and The Rock did like a tequila. It seems like all the celebrities have got something else going out there, but I really would like to. I would like to explore doing our own whiskey, Phoenix Fire whiskey line.
That'd be awesome, dude. Honestly.
It'd be a lot cheaper for me too.
Smash that thumbs up, everybody, if you haven't smashed that thumbs up yet. We're just about to pick up a gallon of panel prep and a gallon of Kraken. Then I saw shipping. We need a free shipping giveaway. And then it's expensive for shipping.
You're absolutely right. Two things. One, we don't do like a handling charge. So it's like whatever the price is what the price is. I know Kraken is on Amazon, so you can always get Kraken on Amazon. And if you're a Prime member, I think I'm pretty sure it's free shipping. I don't remember. We are trying to get the panel prep on there as well. Hopefully any time now that'll happen. Because of the sale that's going on, 20% off on our website, and then I think 30% off of Amazon. Because of the sale that's going on, it covers shipping. Whatever the savings will cover your shipping. I've noticed that. I know that anytime we go more than 10%, it usually will cover shipping. So I know it's a deterrent, especially the West Coast people. But at the same time, let's talk about that. We do have distributors all across the nation. I'd like to really give a shout out to Fab. I know Papa, you and I were talking about it earlier. Get cracking on that whiskey. Yeah, for sure.
Cracking on that whiskey.
I think that, we need to do a better job, as the parent company. I need to do a better job of promoting the distributors that are out there. We talked about Andrew from Australia earlier, Ospro Detailing. We do have a distributor in the United Kingdom into detailing. He's been a big supporter of Phoenix, and then in Canada, Carzilla, obviously he carries our stuff. But then in the United States, in the interior of the United States, you got Tim from Shine Your Light down in South Carolina, so he's got pretty much the Southeast locked up. And then Fab Automotive Detailing, Fab Automotive Supplies. He's in what is known, I guess, is Midwest, I guess, Indiana. So he's got that swath kind of locked up. We've been trying to get into TOC Supplies. I've been trying. We were having conversations back and forth, and then they dropped me like she just stopped responding to me, and I don't know why. They were really excited about it. I was really excited about it, and then it just like nothing. And then on my Instagram feed, I see their advertisements of stuff, and they got the ginormous warehouse. That's the place run. And I keep reaching out. I'm like, hey, remember me? We were talking Phoenix is growing. Phoenix, I mean, we are growing. We're getting larger. We're getting bigger. We're getting, we're starting to get named. Phoenix EOD is starting to get named with the big dogs. And that's really, really exciting. So like when Pan the organizer starts doing his best products of the year, and Phoenix products are listed in first and second and third place with the big guns that have been around for decades, that's pretty exciting. And when Forensic Detailing over in the UK lists Titan as number one against Angel Wax, which is an industry standard, I mean, like that's really, really, really a big deal. And so I don't know why we're being overlooked by some of the bigger distributors. I don't know. But I'm going to keep going, and I'm going to keep doing us, and we're going to keep
doing you, man.
You're right. And there's not a bigger distributor than Amazon, and we've got 5-7 products already listed on Amazon, and I know that 4 of them are Prime, and that is a beast in and of itself, trying to get things on Prime. But we're Prime for Titan, we're Prime for Apex, we're Prime for Hydra, we're Prime for Furies, we're Prime for Kraken. I'm sure the Peleus will be here before the end of the year. We've been trying for almost 2 years now to get Kronos and Immortal, but because they are because of the solvent are flammable, they're technically considered hazmat, and so they're very, very reluctant. But I mean, I know it will happen eventually because you see all the other coatings that are listed are Amazon Prime. I know Adams has theirs up there. So
I got a question for you.
It's going to happen, and eventually it'll be accessible to every man, woman, and child on the face of the planet, except for probably like the middle of the Amazon, because that's just not.
I got a question for you, dude. You ready?
Yeah, hit me.
Putting you on the spot. So we're going Phoenix, right? You're what? 2 years in, right? 3?
Well, yeah, we're moving through the second into the third.
Okay, second to the third. Coming from when I like to say we, because I've been there from the beginning, but you being a person that has had to deal with this and start the company, be the backbone, be the face of the company. What are some trials and tribulations that you've gone through that if somebody like yourself was trying to start this journey, what are some things that you could touch on that were a little harder than you expected and that kind of humbled you throughout the experience?
Yeah, there's a lot to unpack there.
I had to throw the curveball.
No, it's a great question. It's a great question. I think you and I talked about it. I think year one, you and I talked about it, and it's great that we're coming back. Around to it.
Yeah.
I will tell you right now. First, the very first thing that pops into my mind. Hold on, let me respond to this. Give thanks 20. There you go. Give thanks 20 is the code is the discount code for that. All right. Anyway, supply chains. Supply chains are absolutely they kill me. they kill me. And especially because it can change that fast. Stay tuned. I'm going to get back to that question in a second. I started. And what I mean by it can change that fast is you can place an order for triggers. Perfect example. Place an order for triggers. All of a sudden, I get an email 2 days later. Your triggers have been back ordered, and I go, well, I mean, why wasn't listed as being back ordered when I placed the order? Whatever. All right, so then give me an ETA and they give me a 3-month turnaround for triggers. 3 months, and I'm like, I can't. I try to keep a reserve, but I don't have a 3-month reserve.
Yeah.
Triggers.
Yeah.
So you'll often see, especially for Immortal, which uses the smaller trigger. I believe it's a 24 millimeter opening versus a 28 millimeter opening.
The fine mist sprayer, right? Yeah.
The fine mist sprayer, you'll see that I have depending on when you buy it, you're going to get a different head on the trigger, because I can't go 3 months without a trigger. So, well, what do you have? Send me what you have. So that would be the biggest hurdle that I, being somewhat established. I would say supply chains are the biggest problem, because you just don't know, and everybody blames COVID, and it's like, come on, because COVID, give me a break.
We're past that.
Stop. Now you're just full of crap, because you know what I mean? When somebody tells me there's a 3-month delay, they're telling me that they're getting it from overseas.
Yeah.
And especially for companies that say made in the US or what, made in Canada or someplace relatively close, and you're giving me a 3-month delay, and you're saying, oh, well, it's a manufacturer, it's in the production, it's slated for production, but you're giving me a 3-month. That means that it's going to take 3 months to load into a cargo ship, take it across the ocean, sit in tariffs and duties and all that stuff, and then customs and get released and so on and so forth. So 3 months is usually an indicator that it's being made abroad. The second part is, I'll tell you, nobody cares about your business as much as you care about your business. Period. All right. That's one rule that I learned very, very quickly. Nobody cares, as much as you do about your own business. And so when you are reliant on somebody else to make your blends for you, the bigger machinery, like especially when it comes to Papa Cut and Fab Polish, I can do most of the stuff here in the warehouse. But like the ultra fine adhesives, and you want to make sure that it's perfect. Not adhesives, excuse me, abrasives. Sorry, adhesives is the wrong word. The abrasives. When you're using those super ultra fine abrasives, especially the diminishing compound that is Papa Cut, where you have a really big soft particle and you have little tiny hard particles, and the little hard particles bounce into that soft particle, which is how it diminishes. That's how you get it to break itself down. So when you're reliant on another blender to do that for you, you have to be like, as soon as that barrel comes in, I have to inspect it. Right? You pull a sample off of it. You give Brian Eckert in the house. Oh man, that guy. I love that guy. He's been riding with me since the beginning of my old company. But anyway, so you have to really be on top of it. And we had a bad batch of Fab Polish last year. My guy Ryan down at Waxworks, he picked right up on it. He was like, nope, this is not Fab Polish. I don't know what what he's trying to tell you it is, but it's not Fab Polish. And to the point where we ended up having to bring the chemist up here to the warehouse. Ryan came up from his shop and pointed out exactly what the differences were between, this fab polish, and then whatever it is that you were trying to sell me. So you have to be on top of everything like that.
Take it. You just can't just take something that somebody's saying this is what it is, but you can't take it for that.
Exactly.
Can't take it for
that. As a matter of fact, Clifford, Trainwreck will be on the live stream in 2 weeks, December 9th. Trainwreck is coming on, and he will answer all of your archery questions. It's actually doing very, very well. He's got a regiment now. He's got he ended up hiring a world-renowned archery instructor that has just elevated his game to the next level. Things are going well. He's shooting well. So yeah, we save those questions for him in 2 weeks.
Definitely. Brian Eckert.
Yeah.
Welcome in.
Yeah, Brian. I was saying Brian Eckert. He's been with me from the beginning of my old company when I used to work there. He was the gateway to my success at my old job. So I have deep respect for Brian. And by the way, if you're anywhere in the greater Philadelphia area and you need to rent a car, that's the guy. He basically he's the he owns and operates like 19,000 Avis rental cars in the area. So yeah, he's a good dude. So let's go back to this question here. The hardest, what's the hardest thing starting a brand? That's an interesting question. You need capital. You need a lot of capital, and whatever capital you think you need more than that. I remember there was a guy that I was looking to invest with. He's a super rich individual, and that is the first thing that he said to me. Whatever number you think that you need to start, double it. He was not wrong. So that's what I would say is the first thing. The first thing is getting capital. And then after that, I would say that you need to have a vision of where you want to go and what you want to do. And have a plan for it, because what is it? There's a saying that goes something like a goal without a plan is just a wish, or something like that, to that nature. I think that it's important when it comes to, if we're talking strictly branding, if you're talking about strictly branding, I would make sure, kind of like when picking a baby's name, you want to kind of make sure that nobody can make fun of it. There's a phallic symbol that I make fun of every single time somebody mentions this particular company's name. And my response is, Eric, what do I always say when somebody mentions a certain company's name? Did you say penis? I'm pretty sure you said penis.
Penis, yeah.
I'm pretty sure you said penis.
Pretty sure you said penis.
Did you say penis?
Penis?
I think you said penis.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would never do that in a million years. Like, wow. Like, what were you thinking? What were you thinking when you did that one? But anyway, I wanted to run, when I did my branding, the insight where this will be a trivia question down the line. When I was doing my branding, two things came to mind. One, I thought that the name, and you and I have talked about this before, when we talked about the beginning of Phoenix, I think a name should be like a tattoo. It should mean something to you. It should mean something to you. And so we all know what Phoenix means to me, and what the EOD means to me. And that was the name, like a tattoo. They both have significant meaning to my life. And then as far as like the color schemes and the logo is concerned, I wanted it to be something that is very easily identifiable. And that if all things were equal, right? If all things were equal, if every single chemical company out there was the same, I wanted it to be, cool like an NFL team, like basically Steelers versus the 49ers. That logo is very identifiable, and you can rally underneath those banners very easily. Every sports team has that same that connection. The color scheme and the logo is very, very important, and so that's why I went with what we did. And then, of course, the logo of the Phoenix, with my head designer, we tried to incorporate the Phoenix to kind of look like a P, so there's always feeding back into itself of what it is. The Phoenix kind of looks like a P, and then everything else flows with it. So I hope that answers your question as far as the hardest thing about starting a brand. Try not to make it something that is easily attackable. Eggplant. And then, and then something that's also very easily identifiable. Like I want to be able to be seen on a billboard and people be able to go, oh, that's the Phoenix symbol, as opposed to, what is that? What are they trying? What is that supposed to be? What is that? I don't understand what that is. So anyway, that's ultimately where when it came to starting the brand. You need capital, and you need to try not to look like an ass.
Perfect. Hey, Rocco has a question. Can you please talk a little bit about the differences between Hydra and other rinseless washes, like DIY Absolute? Great price on Amazon for the gallon.
Again, it's hard to talk about other companies' products because I don't know their chemical composition. I don't know what it is. But I can tell you when it comes to Hydra, when it comes to pretty much all of Phoenix's products, we like to do as much as possible with as little as possible. And what I mean by that is we don't like to add a whole bunch of stuff that are just kind of additives to the mix. Look, Apex Auto Wash, no color, no scent, nothing that's going to be able to be left behind. No residue. It rinses away easily and clean. And we took that approach with Hydra as well. We took that approach to Hydra, where when we were sampling other people's products, I don't want to. I'm not talking disparagingly against another company. It was my observations when we were dealing with, like when I was testing it at O&R, and all the different ways that we sampled it, i.e., straight up or diluted or any of those other things. When we were testing it, and it was I want to say it was pretty cold. I don't think it was like the heart of January, but we were coming out of winter into early spring. And I just felt like all of the products out there that had some sort of like protection in it always turned to like an oily residue because of the temperature was so cold. It seemed to kind of congeal, and I felt that was defeating the purpose of a rinseless wash. When you're doing a rinseless wash, because what are the number 3 reasons why you would use a rinseless? No access to water, cold temperatures, water restrictions, any of those things. But if you're using a rinseless wash in a colder environment, which is for me, being in the northeastern part of the nation, encountering colder weather, salt buildups from the roads being salted and things of that nature during the winter, and I'm using a rinseless wash to kind of, instead of doing a full wash on my vehicle every single time I drove it somewhere, I can use the rinseless and try to get some of that salt off of there. I didn't want anything left behind, and I didn't want there to be any way to leave a residue that would defeat the purpose of using a rinseless. So the biggest differences that I found between Hydra and some of those others that you listed is that we don't have any. There's no protection in it. It was not designed to have protection in it. It was not designed to foam up. It wasn't designed to do anything other than clean. We wanted a really, really good clean that was as the least amount of trouble as possible. And again, going back and forth between all of the different field agents that were testing it, Jamie the cleaner, we just kept tweaking it until we got to that point where here's the industry standard, and now let's go one step further and make it a little bit better. You're going to follow it up all the time with, Titan or another type of some sort of protection after the fact. So why overcomplicate things? And again, I think that because we did it that way, it makes us a hell of a glass cleaner. You can use it as a clay lube. It's got so many different uses because we tried to keep it as minimal as possible so that it didn't, funky the waters, if you will.
Stay tuned, car carrier. Yes, absolutely. I run Hydra in my steamer, and it works phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Makes it smell amazing. Just amplifies the cleaning power a little bit, and I love it. Absolutely love it. I just put a cap full in my steamer when I fill it up, and you're good to go. Whoa, Nick, what's up? Detail Works Auto Care, bro. What is going on, dude? Haven't heard from you in a while, man. Hope everything's good. Hope everything's good, brother. What up? When you guys start your future, where are you?
Brian, that's a great question. Honestly, I think I am exactly where I thought I would be. Everybody told me, especially, so I had a really good team going, when we opened up the doors when we opened up the doors, we had a really good team, really smart guys that I was able to, have contractual relationships with, Amazon marketing, things of that nature. And they basically told me, the first 5 years is just going to suck. As long as you continue to see the trend going in the right direction, the first 5 years are going to suck. The end. There is no, get rich quick scheme. There's no, flip the toggle and all of a sudden you're going to, be bazillionaires. It's a grind. It's an absolute grind. And you have to be willing to do that grind. You have to be willing to sacrifice everything. And then, so before we started the company, I got my family together and I just said, if we do this, like, you need to know that for 5 years, you want me to do something, the answer is no. I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be here grinding it out. I don't really remember where I was going with this. Other than the fact that I knew that for as far as my future, like, I don't expect there to be, like, I don't be able to expect to take a vacation until for the first 5 years, and then after 5 years, maybe I'll take a week off. If I'm lucky, but I know that our sales we're trending in the right direction. We're going in the right direction. Our sales compared to last year, we surpassed last year's total in September. This is exactly where I envisioned my future to be. Working hard and grinding it out, but making progress. Forward is forward. It doesn't matter how long it takes you to get there. Forward is forward. Going back to that first question about the hardest part is making sure you have enough capital to do it. Map it out that you're going to tighten every belt that you have for 5 years, and just be prepared for that.
Titan every belt. Superado, Apex does phenomenal. The best thing I can describe for the Apex auto wash in the Canon, the foam is it's
wet. It's wet foam.
It's a blanket. That's exactly how I can describe it. It is such a blanket of foam, and it stays wet.
But
And it,
Eric, if I can jump in on that, but it's not like that shaving cream foam
yeah,
where you like comes out of one of those expandy foam canisters. You
no,
don't want that. When we're talking about soap, you want it to be able to break that dirt and then get it off of there. Get it off of there.
it's a
So
blanket. It just
it's
kind of
not it's going to you're exactly right. It's going to cover it like a blanket, but it's not going to stay. It's going to continue to draw that dirt to the bottom.
it has a very nice what I call an RDR rundown rate. That's what I call it. Call it the rundown rate. You don't want the stuff that just sits there because it's like, okay, what are you doing? You want it to run down. You don't want it to just run right off the paint, but you don't want it to just stay there and not do anything. So you want a nice RDR to the point where it's thick, it's luxurious, and at the same time, it's just running down, and it's just bringing, but it stays together. It's not all blotchy. It's not patchy. It's a full blanket, and it's just the whole side of the car is like a blanket of foam. That's the best way I can describe it. That's why I love it so much. The RDR is amazing. I literally just use it on this BMW that I'm doing. Um, it's phenomenal, and then people think what really pisses me off at this day and age, and people think if I don't get shaving cream foam that it's not doing anything, right? Dude, know know what foam's supposed to do. So people just want the foam, then okay, a company can make a product that can just foam and it'll give everybody what they want. But no, I want a active product. I want a product to do something. So
Dude, there's a company out there, a very very well known company out there that their number one soap that foams up and does everything. They use a concrete expander. I don't know if you familiar with construction work, but basically there's because concrete is based on volume. Sometimes you obviously if you're filling up the big spaces, if you can get away with using less concrete, the better. And so what they'll do is they'll put this expander in the concrete that makes it kind of fluff out. Well, that's what they put in their soap. And so, yeah, you'll get crazy amount of foam. You'll get so much foam. You can foam this entire office, but it's not going to clean this office. It's going to be foamy. It's going to be awesome. It's not going to do anything to protect the paint. There's no lubrication in it. But yeah, man, people think that foam equals clean or equals soap or equals it works, and it doesn't. You need to be able to feel that lubricity. When you stick your hand in the bucket, you want to be able to go, ooh, yeah, I can't snap my fingers. Yeah, and that's going to protect the dirt from any kind of towel or sponge or anything else that you're touching it with. That's what you want in your soap.
And it's quality, luxurious, thick. The way it feels in the bucket, it's the same way I describe it when I put it on the paint. It is a luxurious, thick foam. It's luxurious. It just feels like when you put your hand in that bucket, it feels like it's just your whole hand's contouring. It's almost kind of like the lubricity. Just it's hard to explain, but when you foam, like I just use I use Apex with my clay towel, and I just use the bucket for lubrication, and then I use Furies. First of all, hold on. Let's talk about Furies real quick because Furies saved the day for me today on this BMW. I'll show you guys real quick. If I can show you the BMW I'm working on, I'll just show you real quick. I know a lot of you guys follow me on social media, but I've got this BMW here.
Whoop. He just unplugged himself. What up, womp womp? I don't know if he's aware. Somebody let him know. Papa, can you hear me? You unplugged yourself. All right. So anyway, going back to Humberto's question, he didn't really make a question, but it kind of ties into what he had said before about the branding and whatnot. That was really, really important to Phoenix. That we had to come up with a product that was better than what was out there. And that was our. Oh, there he is. Okay, add to stage. Hello.
I'm here. I'm sorry.
You unplugged yourself as soon as you got over towards the car. It unplugged itself.
No, what happened was I went to turn the screen, and since it's a touch screen, I hit the freaking X in the corner, and it exited out. But yeah, what I was saying was Furies. There was a lot of paint overspray on this BMW that I'm working on, and do you want to build a foam man and ride your bikes around the hall? Yes, I do actually. So this BMW that I'm working on, guys, there was a lot of paint overspray on the fenders, and I literally got this stuff right here. I went and got this body solvent from the body shop next door, bug and tar remover. They were like, yeah, that should take it off, no problem. And no, wasn't doing it. And so I said, you know what? Let me get this car washed. You guys will see the video on it. I'm making a video on it tomorrow. But I was stressed out because I couldn't get the overspray off, and I didn't know what I was going to use. I was talking to Fab, and I said, I don't know what I'm going to do. And all of a sudden, I start deconning the car, and I'm spraying Furies on, and I just have my nanoskin clay towel. Like, it's nothing crazy. It's a medium grade clay towel. I'll show you guys exactly the one I'm using. So this is a brand new one. This is not the one I was using, but it's the same exact towel in my bucket. If you guys are looking for a clay towel, I tell you what, this nanoskin handy towel on Amazon's like $20. This is like my 5th one I've bought. Absolutely phenomenal. And I just started spraying the Furies and using that clay towel on the overspray, and it started taking it off. And I was literally on the phone with Brian, Fab Automotive Brian. You guys know him. And I said, dude, holy cow. He goes, what? I said, dude, Furies is taking, and Furies and the clay towel is getting rid of all this overspray. Save the day right there. It saved the day. Furies and a clay towel, and I took a whole bunch of paint overspray off this car, and I could not be more thankful because I was using the body.
Apple juice.
But yeah, Furies and the clay towel took all the overspray off. Man, I'm so excited. I can't wait to start polishing this thing tomorrow and getting it. I'm doing a 2-step on this thing, and it.
That's my ASMR. It's the sound of my ASMR. It's just somebody pouring whiskey.
Oh man. Oh, Fab's in here.
Is he really?
Finally.
All right, it's about time. We've only been promoting him all night long.
All night. Anybody got any questions for Smurf or Aaron?
Yeah, we were doing questions. We're coming up on the 2nd hour. We'll have to come up with a different question. Another trivia-related question in 15 minutes. We'll give away another bottle of Peleus Panel Prep. Fab, good to see you, buddy. Let's talk about that. I don't know if I'm allowed to, but I'm going to anyway because, I have a microphone and you don't, so you will listen to everything I have to say.
Unless Fab wants to call in on the hotline.
Yeah. So we were talking earlier about Fab and his and the distribution that he does. He has a fully functioning website, and he does ship everywhere. It doesn't just carry Phoenix products; he carries a whole plethora of different products.
Oh yeah. I just ordered a light from a Next LED light. If you guys are looking for paint lights, he's got them. I just ordered one from his website.
And from what I understand, he was picking my brain earlier, and I want to say he was picking maybe Brian Apex's brain, but I'm pretty sure he's coming out with his own coating line shortly. I think he's specializing in motorcycles, tailoring it to motorcycles. The heat and the abuse that motorcycles get. He's kind of going after that niche market, and I'm very excited about it.
I'm very too, because I think I might have already tested it. I might have been beta testing that code for my.
So I'm really excited about that, and I know that he carries the Phoenix line, and I know that Apex carries my line on his channel. I would be more than happy to have that symbiotic relationship continue. Fab, I'm putting this out there right now. Anything I can do to help promote your line when it's ready. If you even want me to put it on my website to help promote your line when it's ready, I'm right there, man. We're family, and family takes care of family. So
except when he tries to scare you over the ledge of a 14-story balcony.
Dad.
Oh, I'm never gonna forget that, Fab. Never gonna forget it.
It's a secret.
It's a secret.
Yeah, it's a secret to this room.
Well, you see, I did a great job at disguising my videos because I've got a video ready to drop, and I'm just waiting for Brian. Just let me know. Yeah, I pretty much I did die that night. Right?
My soul left my body.
It did. I definitely was my soul landed at the bottom of the lobby down there. The way that, you know what? I think what really angers me is the fact that April sold it so well. That's unacceptable. That's unacceptable.
Dude, April is ruthless. She is ruthless.
Oh, man.
I, as you know, I am not mechanically inclined when it comes to vehicles. And
see,
I had trouble locating something in my car, and so I called Fab, and I was like, "Hey, man, can you tell me where I might be able to find blank in the 2013 Nissan Pathfinder?" And you hear April laughing at me in the background, like, "What? Come on!"
She's like, "It's in the glove box, dummy."
Glove box, dummy. Yeah. Come on. So then you remember when I called you about the fuse last week, and then you had a customer and you had a run. So I called Fab, and the very first thing I said, "Is April around?" And he was like, "No, why?" And I was like, "Because I got a car question. I don't want her laughing at me."
I don't want her making fun of me, man.
I don't want her making fun of me. Oh, gosh. Yeah.
Welcome. Yeah, Andrew. Yeah. Trust me, man. If you guys knew what we talked, like me and Aaron were talking about doing a podcast, and because we pretty much talk every morning on the way into work, and we thought it'd be absolute. I mean, the thing about a podcast is there's no filter, guys. I mean, we just talk about anything and everything under the sun, and it usually
it revolves around everything. And I would so that was my biggest concern about doing the podcast. After I think about it, like, 'cause it sounds like a great idea. I think about doing it, and then I'm like, the stuff that we talk about, I don't know if I want my mother listening to. And then I thought, well, she doesn't even tune into the Curmudgeons Corner. So what do I like? She's really going to turn into a podcast. So I'm thinking,
Dad. Never forget that.
Torres, thank you very much. We did. What was my great point?
I don't know. There it goes. There goes the point.
Yeah.
Ramiro, what's up, man? Hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving. Thank you so much. I really hope that you had a great Thanksgiving as well. We're just hanging out, trying to answer you guys' questions. And
there's the hotline. If you guys want to call in, you can call in, talk on the phone. I got the phone right next to the microphone.
Yeah, if you guys want to call in, Phoenix Hotline, somebody call.
Where did I get this fabulous mug? This one of a kind, unique, fabulous mug that says Aaron EOD apple juice at the bottom of it. Where did I ever get such a fabulous mug? One might ask. Somebody did ask. The answer is who farted?
Who farted?
Who farted?
555. Humberto, man, you ain't said nothing all night, and all of a sudden you just put 5555. You know what? That's unacceptable.
Humberto with the top rope. Humberto from the top rope. My meatloaf now. So anyway, yeah, who farted? That would be Todd, Fab's amazing brother-in-law. He makes all of most of my merch. He makes my coasters. He made this mug. He made the knife rack for me. He does incredible, tailored, custom, unique, one of a kind items. I can either put you in contact with him or reach out to Fab, and he can put you in contact with him. He is also on IG as Hoofhearted. So all of those things are ways to get a hold of him. He does amazing work.
Amazing. So I got something I want to share with you guys. So being a detailer, I guess I can call myself a detailer, right? Aaron always busts my chops because
start charging like you're a professional.
Yeah, you guys, there's something I want to touch basis on, because I know a lot of people in here. I mean, how many people are in here right now? Probably not a lot of people.
Wait! I got to interrupt you.
What happened?
Wait. Phoenix EOD, you're on the line.
Hey, what's happening, everybody?
Hey, it's Fab Automotive Detailing. What's going on, Fab?
No way.
This isn't Fab Automotive Detailing. This is the Kentucky airport saying that somebody forgot.
We're going through a tunnel. We're going through a tunnel. I can't hear you. You're breaking up.
I didn't really think that this hotline was going to work.
Oh, it works great. You're the third. You're the third call that we've had, and it works great.
All right. Well, now that you have the microphone, and I have the microphone now.
What's up, Fab?
My secret out, which is perfectly fine.
So what's going on? What would you like to share with the audience tonight?
Nothing. I just wanted to say thank you, everybody that's always supported all of us, all three of us, all four of us, all five of us in the Phoenix family, and hope everybody has an awesome rest of their weekend and a great Christmas holiday coming up.
Thanks, Fab. You right back at you. What did you do anything exciting for Thanksgiving?
Nope, just ate a bunch of food, got fatter.
Yeah. Was Todd there?
No, he was not there. But I did drink a lot of cherry Pepsi, which made me much better.
Oh,
Okay, use a lot of cherry Coke. Got it. Good.
No. Cherry. I didn't say cherry Coke. Here's April.
Hi, April.
Hi.
I have absolutely zero car questions for your husband.
April, hi.
He's gonna hang up.
All
I didn't think that
Hey.
was real, so I only called it just to see what it was. I'll let you guys go. Get back to your live stream.
right, Fab. Good talking to you. Happy holidays.
All right, see you guys.
Bye
All
bye.
right, bye.
Dude, it works. It works.
It works. Everybody
That's
call in, man. Not the 5555, but
Oh, sorry, wrong phone number.
oh man, come on.
Wrong phone number. There you go. Yeah, this
Yes,
is so good. A lot of fun.
What was I talking about? Gosh, I was in the fields. I was in my fields, and
You
I was,
were you because I'm sorry. Like, go back to it. As a detailer.
oh, as a detailer. Okay, that was what I was gonna say. So as a detailer, you guys are gonna come across some jobs that honestly they test your patience, they test your knowledge, they test you in general. And I'll tell you what, adapt and overcome. That's all I gotta say. Just when you think that you're like, I'm done, I give up. This is when the family comes in. Just reach out, talk to some people, chat with some people, troubleshoot, and you'll be able to literally figure out your issue. And I speak from myself. A few weeks ago, I had that. I had the problem with the Harley I was working on. Some extremely soft paint. I could not finish it out. And I'm talking. You guys know how much stuff I have, and I was working through everything. I said, for some reason, I could not get it to finish out right. Joel and Sal from Details Auto reached out to me, and they were like, try this Rupes yellow polish with the white pad. And I've remembered that I had some Rupes polish in my cabinet, which I don't keep polishes in, but had it in there. And I tried every pad and combination I had, and it worked out, and it worked out great. And just when you think you're beat, you beat yourself, or you're like, I don't know what to do, this isn't working, you get frustrated, just take a step back, breathe, and reach out. Just reach out. That's all you need to do. There is a plethora of knowledge out there, especially like me. I got people that reach out to me, but sometimes, guess what? Smurf got to reach out as well. So I reach out to people, and Mike, I appreciate that, my friend. Always, I'm always here. Anytime anybody reaches out to me, I'm there to help. I'm here to troubleshoot. But like I was saying, at the same time, I reach out sometimes myself, and it doesn't matter how skilled you are. You can be the most skilled detailer, and you're always going to need that knowledge, that plethora of knowledge that you can bounce off of your friend. Let's say, I could be Larry from Ammo. You think Larry doesn't have to call somebody? No, he does, because sometimes, every once in a while, you come encounter with that car, and you're like, wow, like this is just driving me crazy. And then you got to troubleshoot. And guess what? Both of you guys learn that day. Whoever you call, both of you guys learn. And that's what this community is about. It's about sharing. It's about learning. It's about helping others. It's about sharing that knowledge and that knowledge base with other people, helping other people become better versions of themselves when it comes to detailing. So I've been learning a lot lately, and this one right here, I learned a lot on this one. When it comes to paint overspray, I've really learned. I've never had to deal with this much paint overspray. You guys saw the video I did with my brother-in-law's car. They spray painted the F word on the side of his car. And I used my Malco SAP and it took it right off, no problem. No problem. But this was interior overspray that's been sitting on the paint for 6 months. So the fact that Furies worked over a body solvent really put knowledge into my head. And Furies is a pH neutral, safe for all surfaces. But teamed up with my clay towel, it did absolute work. And it yeah. And Fab, yeah. I had to call him one day because if it wasn't
I'm right.
If it wasn't for Fab Plan B, I'd probably still be stuck in Kentucky.
It was Plan A all along. It was Plan A all along. Don't give me your crap. Don't give me your crap. It was Plan A all along.
Hey, what's funny is Fab said, for some reason, I knew you were going to call me, so I left my phone. He goes, normally I leave my phone on silent. He goes, but for some reason, I left it on ring for that exact reason. And I was like, all right.
So to further your point, Eric, I think yes, we have an incredible community here of like-minded individuals that are extremely knowledgeable in this field. And so it you're absolutely right. You can bounce ideas if you hit troubleshooting problem, things of that nature. But what I think is even more special about this group, there are real individuals in this chat room right now, and from the beginning of when we started broadcasting 2 hours ago, that it goes even so much deeper on a personal level, where guys and girls in this group that are hurting can reach out to each other. I know for a fact that there that many times, like, there are shoulders to lean on in this group.
Oh,
everybody's always there. I know that I can call you at any time, and my world could be melting down, and you're there to listen, to give me feedback, to give me a new perspective on things. You and I have our little whatever, I don't know what the word you would call it, but you get 5 minutes to cry about it, and then all right, then now we figure out how to troubleshoot and move on. That's something that you and I do a lot, where it's like, I need to vent. Will you let me vent? And
anytime, man.
Yeah, and I mean, you and I have that relationship, but I think there's a lot of people in here that have that relationship, with not just me, with you, with Fab, Tim from Shine Your Light. I know, Cash Cool Dad, as a veteran, I'll check in on him just to be like, hey, hey man, just a monthly, bi-monthly, whatever, just checking in, making sure you're okay. I got your 6. And even if you don't have to say it every single time, everybody there knows that I got your back, and that you have my back, and things that, everybody in this room knows.
Ramiro, I appreciate that, man.
We are family here.
Ramiro, I appreciate that. Anytime, man. Anytime. I got anybody's back that wants to reach out, especially those that when I reach out. So I do my best to be there for anybody that needs anything, and I'm appreciative of those that are there for me when I reach out as well. So I appreciate you.
I don't want to get sued, so I'm not going to say anything.
Can't talk about it.
What is it? I'm just going to say, like, I'm here so I don't get fired.
I'm just here so I don't get fired.
I can't give you an answer, but hopefully by me not giving you an answer gives you an answer. But I can't speak on that. So
I don't know what to do with my hands.
You just put them down to your side there, Bricky. Car drive fast.
Car drive fast. Car ramrod.
All righty.
Oh, Fab said it. Fab said it. We didn't say it. Fab said it.
I don't know nothing about nothing.
I don't know.
I don't know nothing about nothing.
Oh, on Ozark. I can't say it, but it's I don't know about. That's what he says.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, technically, you can say it because we are technically not for children.
Oh, but I don't want to say bad words.
Yeah, I know. I appreciate that.
I don't know about.
Right?
That's what I'm gonna say.
Exactly.
But hey, is there anybody that has any questions? Anybody that has any questions? Aaron, do you have any questions for Smurf? Oh boy. I just opened a can of worms, everybody. All right.
There you go, right here. Peleus panel prep. Without a doubt. Andrew, we've been talking about it all night.
Peleus panel prep, 1000% phenomenal product.
Fab says it's the best product that I make. He's in the chat room right now. You can ask him yourself.
It's absolutely phenomenal. It is phenomenal. And you know what? What's funny is every time I make a video, I always say it's absolutely phenomenal. And that's like, I think I'm going to get a shirt made that just says absolutely phenomenal. Because that's like my saying, you know, like, or guys, you know, like everybody, remember back in the days, Aaron, I had videos. He goes, "Hey, everyone, take a shot every time Eric says, guys. All right, guys, let's go, guys. All right,
I
so
was
guys,
completely hammered in the first 5 minutes of your video.
5 minutes of the video.
Welcome back, guys. Everybody, thank you so much for tuning in and watching my show. Guys, today we're going to be talking about this. Oh, my God, guys. Let me just tell you how amazing this product was. I was like, I'm just going to leave this here.
Get a straw, get a beer hat with some bourbon in it.
There it is. There it is. He put it in writing.
It's phenomenal.
I'm so excited about the product. I'm excited about the product for a couple of reasons. One, we talked about this earlier. Oh, by the way, we have to give away another panel prep. Good thing you reminded me.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I make it here in the studio in the warehouse. The panel prep, we make it here. Remember, I was telling you about like having to worry about other blenders and stuff like that.
Yeah.
When you have the ability to make it in-house, you know it's going to be perfect every time.
Yes, sir. When is Eric on the East Coast? Ryan.
What?
Ryan said,
when is Eric going to the East Coast? He's only had an open invitation since, I don't know, July 1st of 2021.
Just wait till I show up at Aaron's doorstep. I'm just gonna knock like I'm a mail carrier, and I'm act like I'm delivering a product.
So to become certified installer, we talked about like the industry standard was, buying a certain amount of the product, and then I like to have the before and after pictures, and people in the beginning were like, oh, it's just a way to
stay tuned. Wants to know
make people buy your product and stuff like that. Well, the idea behind having a minimum amount of product to be purchased, and it doesn't even have to be purchased, it could be given to you from somebody else. I know that there's a couple of guys out there that like to buy like they go heavy on product. Brian Hansen is one of them. He'll buy a whole bunch of bottles and then he'll give them away. But the idea is so that you are familiar with the product. I get a lot of emails about, I'm this installer, I'm that installer, I know this and I know that, and that might very well be true. But at the same time, anybody that's worked with different coatings knows that coatings act differently and they behave differently. And until you're familiar with it, I don't want you to be certified in it, because the idea is for you to be able to troubleshoot and have, if you have questions, contact Phoenix and walk it through. What could, this happened to me and how do I fix it? Or this happened to me, how do I fix it? Or the frequently asked questions, cure times, and things of that nature. All of those things go into effect when you become certified. So if you want to go by the letter of the law to become certified, it's either the purchase of 2 of the larger bottles or 3 of the smaller bottles. And then, like I said before, after pictures sent to, any of the channels, they will get to whoever needs to review them, either info at Phoenix DOD, sales at Phoenix DOD, Kim at Phoenix DOD, Aaron at Phoenix DOD, Alan at Phoenix DOD. Any of those emails will work. And they'll be reviewed, and that's usually the start. That will usually get you a digital copy free of charge. We'll make it free of charge, the digital version of it, and we'll email it to you, and call it a day. If you want the deluxe package for $9.99 plus whatever the shipping is, that will get you a hard copy on cardstock, framed, mailed to you. It's got it comes with window decals, either inside window facing out or outside facing out, that shows that you are a certified installer, an authorized installer. That's pretty much it in a nutshell. I also want to make sure it's legit detailing business. For example, at least an LLC before I certify. There you go.
Orange has a comment. How can I super clean my windows on my car? Okay, so here's what you can do. Okay, hear me out. Obviously, Peleus is a great window cleaner, but if you don't have Peleus and you need to clean your windows, what you can do is, I like the 2-towel method, especially if the windows are bad. Like if there's a lot of film on the windows, I'll take a rag, I'll get it wet, microfiber, I'll wring it out so it's damp, and then I'll spray my glass cleaner of my choice, which lately has been Hydra. But if you don't have Hydra, your glass cleaner of choice, and then spray that into your wet towel, and then take your wet towel and then have your dry towel. You can also use a 50-50 mixture of isopropyl alcohol and distilled water for your initial clean, and then come back in with your dry towel and then wipe that off. That'll work either way. But if you're going in for initial window cleaning on a window or glass or a front windshield that's been neglected, the 50-50 isopropyl alcohol will work just fine. Take your damp towel, wring it out so it's damp, spray it into your towel, and then wipe the whole window, and then come in with your dry towel. You might have to do that once or twice. Once that's done, then you can come back in with your glass cleaner, which you come in with your Hydra and distilled water mixture, come in with any kind of glass cleaner. But that initial first glass cleaning, that dual towel method is going to work phenomenal.
All right, so it sounds to me like we have to cut this short a little bit because of some family obligations from my guest. We do want to
I know. Don't hate me. We got plans, and
dude, I got so many different types of stickers, Phoenix stickers. You name it, I got it. I got stickers beyond. Well, we call them decals, right? It's the difference between dolls and action figures. These are decals. We don't do stickers. Dickles. These are dickles. We don't do stickers.
Diamond clear.
We also want to give away. We got one more bottle of Peleus panel prep that we want to give away.
All right, let's do it. I don't got to jump right now, but we can give away another bottle.
Yeah. So I guess what is the date of my very first live stream? When was the first live stream Phoenix EOD ever did?
The very first live stream Phoenix EOD ever did.
Yep.
Weird.
Do the dude got my decal on his disc?
Who's got it?
Who's got it? The first live stream Phoenix COD ever did. Boop, 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 boop. Sticker from the UK. We call them stickers. There it is. That's not correct. That is inaccurate. Dude, I was still working at Extreme back then, dingus.
But that wasn't Phoenix.
Yeah, I know it wasn't Phoenix.
But you said the first
The first Phoenix live stream. When was the first Phoenix live stream?
I'm looking at it right now.
That is correct. That is correct, sir. Still waiting for a date. Nope. Yep. Getting warmer.
There it
is.
No, Ryan Mulhern. I got Ryan Mulhern on mine.
Yeah, Ryan got it just seconds before.
No, it's 2022. October 23rd,
Yeah.
2022.
Ryan, you got it wrong, buddy. Boom.
There it is.
Super
Superado
got it.
No.
Superado got it. I wrote it down. I knew what it was. I wrote it down.
Yeah, that was when you had the taco hat on. You were trying to be like me, remember?
That's right. What's up, everybody? What's going on?
Welcome to the channel. Welcome
to the channel. So glad everybody could be here. Thank you so much for joining us. All right. Hey, Superado, I probably have your email address somewhere, but just in case I don't, just do me a favor and send me a quick email.
Kimberly MC, is that the Kim?
Superado. What?
Eric says channel kind of funny. What's wrong with the way I say channel?
Channel.
Welcome back to the channel. What's
Channel.
wrong with that?
It's like if it probably the way like Fab pronounces oil, he probably pronounces it Earl.
You
gotta put more Earl in your engine. What
I gotta do is I'm gonna change the Earl on my Ram. Let's change the Earl on my Ram.
You gotta get up on that roof. I'm sorry. What did you say? You know, the roof. The roof. Is that like what the dog says? No, you mean roof.
Get on the roof.
The roof.
Oh, the roof. No,
Look
get
at
on the roof.
all them rits.
You gotta get on that roof.
The tree got all them rits everywhere.
Hey, stay tuned. The channel. All right.
There you go. See, stay tuned. They got it. Stay tuned. Channel.
The channel.
Taco Doppel.
My daughter just came out and gave me the look through the window.
Hey, man, you told me that you were going to do 4 hours plus. You made it barely 2, which is fine.
I'm just saying.
I'm just letting you know. Like, bullshit. Popcorn in my throat. Bullshit.
First of all, hey, point the ball. What had happened was,
Miller, thanks for watching, man. I've always appreciated you. You've supported me and the channel from the very, very get-go in the beginning.
Miller is solid. Everybody in here is solid. Superado, HM, all these guys. Dude, this is a family.
The next time into detailing places in order, I'll make sure there's a whole bunch of Dickles that are sent with that order. Make sure he has some that he can, give out if they're asked for.
Definitely. Papa needs a full detail live. I trust me, man. I've been thinking about doing that, but I don't have anybody to manage the camera.
Talk about Snoresville. Oh my God, that would be so painful.
Oh man. Actually, me and Aaron were chatting earlier.
Talking and not detailing and talking. Not detailing and talking. Oh my God, I can just see it now.
I just see it now. It wouldn't just be me sharing all my information and tips and tricks and how I became such a great detailer. According to Aaron, I should be charging like I'm a professional. So
you are. I've seen your work. You are a professional. You know you're a professional, but apparently you get all puckery whenever somebody mentions what do you think you're worth. Anyway, before we wrap this up, I just want to say next Saturday we're going to have the legendary Nacho Man on our show.
Take your time. Take your time. We're good.
December 2nd will be Nacho Man. December 9th will be my brother, Trainwreck. Everybody seems to love him because he's Trainwreck. We got Detail Doug from Detail It will be on the show December 16th. And then we will wrap up the season with the announcement for the winners with Ryan Hansen on December 27th, which would be 2 days after Christmas. So basically, right now, to sum up, we are doing the Phoenix Rise from the Ashes Pay It Forward campaign. It runs between Thanksgiving and Christmas. You can nominate anybody you want. You can even nominate yourself. It's not an automatic disqualification, but you're going to have to make a very, very convincing case of why you should be nominated if you're nominating yourself. I mean, quite simply, ask a friend, ask a loved one, ask a brother, a sister, a daughter, a son, a wife, a husband to nominate you. It will increase your chances. We had absolutely amazing, beautiful, heart-touching stories last year of the people that got nominated. I believe Richard Seam won the grand prize last year. He had on the coattails of the passing of his father. How do we send donations? We're working on that. I would say let's start with just dropping me a line at info@PhoenixEOD. That would be the easiest way to get started. People have been going on the website and ordering, Phoenix products, and then in the little comment section, they're saying, "Don't send this to me. This is for the donation. This is for the Pay It Forward campaign." Fab's donated lots of pads. Ryan has donated lots of machines. I would really like, if we're looking for like donations, you can send it to Phoenix headquarters, which is I guess I could do a banner real fast of the address, but 404.
Quick question. 23 to do. Can Immortal be put over a dying sealant, or does it need to be polished first? I would not apply Immortal over a dying sealant, to be honest. If it's dying already, I would just strip it and then apply Immortal by itself. That'd be the first thing I would do.
Agreed.
To do. I just want to answer that for you, man. Sorry, I saw it. But yeah, this whole Pay It Forward campaign, honestly, it really is. It's a great thing, man. Honestly, everybody comes together and they do stuff. I will be contributing myself this year as well. Last year was insane, just absolutely insane. And
we're looking for like shop supplies because Phoenix EOD is covering all the chemicals. Ryan Hansen has donated a whole bunch of machines. We got a Griot's Garage polisher over there. We've got I showed you the Shine Mate earlier.
Yeah, we can do a lot. We can do,
but anything shop related is always cool. Microfiber towels, stuff like that. And again, you can always, like I said, Tracy earlier, she went online and bought a banner, all the coasters, and a coffee mug. So somebody's going to be able to get that. Just stuff like that. We just really want to make, the season special. It's always really hard around Christmas, especially if you're running a tight budget. And sometimes all people need is just a little shoulder, just a little push, maybe, just a little something to get them over the hump. And I learned when I first started working at the old company, there would be lots of younger guys that would be coming into the shop, and it was a job that they could do and make a quick buck.
Yeah.
Even if it's just a simple car wash for $20, that buys you lunch. You know what I mean? And so like that's all those guys were looking for, is they were looking, they do a mediocre paint correction, for $70, and that helps buy groceries that week. Stuff like that.
It's the fact that they're willing to get out there and put in that work that this honestly, this economy or this world, this generation, it lacks. People that want to work, and so people that want to get out there and work and learn. How to make money. Would you call detailing a trait? I would call it a trait. Absolutely.
Yeah,
some kids that want to get out there and learn the trait of detailing and how to put in manual work, get out there and take something and put work into it to get money, you know, other than just standing around and doing nothing, expecting to get a paycheck. So anybody that's like, I'm not bashing anybody, but it's like these days, like nowadays, there's kids out there, there's people out there that don't want to work. There's people that do want to work, and the people that show effort and they want to show putting in work and they want to show that and they want to put that effort in, and that's what we're for. Kids that want to get out there and put it behind what they want to do. That's what we're here to support.
100%, Eric. So anyway, I know that you got to get bouncing. I think that's pretty much in a nutshell what we wanted to talk about. The Black Friday sale is still going on currently. Give Thanks 20 and I believe Give Thanks 40 will get you a discount on the website. I believe the stuff on Amazon is already discounted. The purchase of a 100 milliliter bottle of Kronos will get you a 50 milliliter bottle for free. Purchase of a gallon on the website will get you a free pint. The live stream dates that I already talked about and the Pay It Forward campaign. I think that's everything that we needed to talk about. Papa, thank you so very much for being with me tonight, helping me kick off the campaign.
Anytime, man. Anytime. We can chat backstage before you go. So.
Okay, sounds good. Everybody, I do appreciate you. Again, it's a Saturday night. You had anywhere to be, and you decided to spend it with us. I am so grateful. I love this. I love this community. I love this family.
Likewise.
That part is the easiest part of doing what I do. Just being a part of this kind of stuff. Like there's very few professions that I have been involved in that you get this kind of immediate feedback. And this kind of a community support, it really does make you feel.
It does.
We're doing something really good here, and I love being a part of it all.
And I don't care if we're helping one person or or no person. Like it's that one. To me, it's that one person, and it doesn't matter. You know, if I'm helping 500 people or if I'm helping 5 people, it's the people that want the help, that just reach out and they're willing to become part of the family. And like we've done, honestly, the Papasmurf family, I consider it the Phoenix family. I consider it a brotherhood, and I consider there's a lot of
sisterhood. You sexist.
There's a lot of people in here that I already knew were going to be in here. So it's like it's just, you know, I just enjoy helping people, and I enjoy being a part of this, and I enjoy helping Phoenix, and I enjoy helping you and your product line that is phenomenal grow, and I'm here with it till the end, man.
So yeah, on that note, I guess we'll wrap it up. Humberto, I want you to know that Phoenix was all set to break records tonight. It is not my fault. But that being said, everybody, thanks for coming out tonight. Much love. Appreciate every single person that's here. Good to be without you guys. Y'all have a great night, and we'll see you next Saturday with Nacho Man.